Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the shop. Got a little job here today on this hijacker, and you can see it's got a hole that's a little bit wallered out here. So because of somebody's previous work on this thing, I can't get this part off here, and it's going to be a lot easier to work with it apart than having this piece flopping around trapped on here. And it could use a little work too. It's obviously a little sloppy. So I'm going to try and address that, and can't really do that with that on here too. So I'm going to fire up the plasma cutter and try and get in here and dress this weld off here and get this thing cut apart. And then see about putting it back together again once I get it fixed. So I'm going to fire up the plasma cutter and see if I can get that off there. Boss coming to see how it's going. Must look good. Now I use the Johnson to cut off a new piece of tube. cut through. Okay, so I've got my piece sawn here, ready to go. I welded an end cap on. The end, it won't be attached to the tube, so that contaminants and stuff won't go down in here. Keep water from getting in and freezing and breaking this piece. So now I gotta do is drill a couple of holes in here. I'm gonna put 2 holes in the top here for the mounting bracket, and the big hole here in the middle is the main one I'm going after right now to put the pin back in to bore it out and get it true. So got my part set up here. It's up against the stop block, so I don't have to worry about pushing off and drilling, so I don't have to worry about scooting really on the end, so I don't really need to block it in that way. Hunt around and found some drill bits here that ought to work, so I'll pop this 9/16 through here first, and then we'll take that 2-inch one there and finish it out. Okay, so I dressed back and beveled the end of the pin. That way when I weld this, I'll be able to get full penetration down in there around the sides to give this maximum support. If I can't get this thing spotted where I want it. Yeah, I got a little gas pocket in that one spot there, but other than that, it looks like it ought to be fine. Farm ready weld job anyway. Alright, I got it set up. Let's bore this hole out to get it square and to fit the pin. Explain to you my setup on doing this bracket for the top so it all fits. So basically I just took that piece, put it back on at the height it belongs at, took the C-clamp and clamped it, and I had to move it down. I don't have a lot of room there, so I moved it down enough to be able to get the one hole drilled. Now I've got that one hole drilled, I put a bolt in it and tighten the nut up, and that should let me take the clamp off, and I'll be able to drill the other hole. I've got this end of the bracket supported by some blocks there so it can't pivot down on me. So I think it should stay good when I take the clamp off. So I'll take the clamp off and pop that other hole in there. Well, there it is, all drilled out. Holes line up good. So this piece should be finished. All I gotta do is go weld it on. So I'm gonna do that and I'll bring you back. The battery on this camera's dying, so I can't keep you. Okay, so I've got this piece set up to do the cross bore hole in. Unfortunately, it's longer than my boring bars can do to do this all the way through in one shot. So we'll try and get by with just drilling it, and I kind of got to hope that this drill's oversized because the drill's about 5 thousandths under the size of the pin that has to go through it. So that's one of those times where I kind of hope the drill walks a little bit, and I get my 5 thousandths out and I don't have to come up with some kind of way to bore this. It takes quite a bit more time, and that kind of accuracy level is not needed for this application. It just needs to fit good. It doesn't need to be a bearing running clearance. So we get the mill fired up and we'll run this drill bit through there and see if we can't get something going here. Well, I think that's going to do it on this job, getting it back together. And we'll check and be sure it fits. Put some moly grease in that bore there, so I know it at least got greased once anyway. Hole in the side here for a grease fitting where you can grease the pin. It should be stationary in these sides, that's why it's good and tight in them. And looser in that other side. So let's see if this all lines up like it's supposed to, I guess. Looks like I have plenty of grease in there. Fits good. Not really any play. It's got some side to side, but that's as tight as it ever fit. It's no shims or nothing on that. So, and when I welded this up, this piece here was 1/4 inch off center. I assume I mean, it's been that way from the factory because I cut that off as a factory weld. I had a decent day welding. Looks like a pretty good bead on there. So, satisfied that's never coming off. So all I need to do is get a couple of bolts to bolt the bracket back on the top. There, and this job will be done. I just don't have any 3/4 inch bolts that long, so I have to get them. And this is serviceable again now. If I need to work on this, you can get it off there. Unlike before when it was all welded together. So. Well, here's the inspector. Come to give it the wag of approval. Look good? Yeah, it's good. He's the best. Hope you enjoy getting to see this little project and the various setups and tools involved with doing this, basically a fairly simple fix that was a little bit more challenging just because of the size of the stuff working with and having to cut all the welds apart and stuff in order to be able to start working on it. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, I'll catch you later.